Hey guys, and welcome back to the 16-8 challenge. If you watched last year's episode or you're following this channel, then even if you watched it since, you'll still know obviously, but for National Roller Coaster Day 2018 I invented something in Planet Coaster called the 16-8 challenge, which is basically where I have 16 minutes to build 8 rides, including one roller coaster with an excitement rating of at least 5, and all of those rides must have an entrance and exit that are connected to a main path that connects to the park entrance. I know, sounds like a lot to do in 16 minutes. Last year I actually failed the challenge, which was thanks to me forgetting how Planet Coaster's path system works and trying to connect ride entrances to normal paths instead of queues, etc. I've been playing a lot of The Sims 3 around then, so I'd kind of forgot how some things in Planet Coaster work, including the camera controls, which slowed me down quite a bit as well. But this year I've been playing a bit more Planet Coaster, so hopefully we're in with a better chance this year. The coaster turned out very successful, but it was the rest of the rides that let me down really. But yeah, we're ready to get going. I'm just going to set the timer now to have 16 minutes on the clock. Once I start the timer, you'll see a timer on the screen as well. I'm actually timing on my phone, but you'll see a timer on the screen. This is actually the second take of this video, because when I tried this before, I have had an attempt at it before, but the timer kind of stopped, so we couldn't really tell how much time was left kind of thing, and whether I was going to complete it or not. Judging by what had happened, I didn't think I was, but who knows, this time we could do it. I think if I fail it this year though, I'm not going to do it next year again, just to save you guys the boredom. I was originally going to do it last September in a reattempting a challenge called the 16-9 challenge, where I'd have to do 9 rides basically a month after, but I thought no, it wouldn't really fit anymore. I thought I'd leave it till next year for the next National Roller Coaster Day. But anyway, we'll see what happens. We've got our 16 seconds on the clock, so we are just about ready to go. Okay, so we've started now. Let's open the paths menu first of all, because we need to build out our path to make sure we have enough room to fit all the necessary rides on. And we could probably go to about here, just to be on the safe side. Next I'm going to open the coaster menu, and I'm going to use the same coaster as last year. I'm going to go for Arrow Hypercoaster. I'll just check that the timer's going, and it is. 30 seconds gone already. Wow, that felt like about 10 seconds. Right, I'm going to change the station round to be that way, because last year a mistake I made that could have saved me time was putting the station round the other way, was really it'd be quicker to do it this way round. I'm going to extend my track to full length. I'm going to get up to 200 foot. Paying attention that I make sure I get to 200 foot and don't go too far over that. And then we're going to go straight into the drop, so back to normal track. I need to make sure that this has enough excitement, but that it's not too intense, because if it's too intense the guests won't ride it and I won't get that excitement rating of 5. We don't need to have guests on it as part of this challenge, but we need it to be a reasonable intensity. Or not too intense, should I say. So we're going to go up into a bit of airtime now. There's going to be plenty of airtime there. Where would be good? Probably about there. You'd get a fair amount of airtime. 157 foot. And then probably going to have another airtime hill before we then turn around and head back to the station. Yeah. So the most important thing is to make this exciting but not too intense. A short ride with a lot of airtime should get that excitement rating of 5, which is what we need. So I think this time I'm going to go for a bit more airtime and go like that. Ooh, that might be a bit too high. I might decrease that a bit. Then flatten out to 30 and then go back to full length to just grab that airtime. Again, that might be a bit too... I should probably shorten that a bit. Ooh, I want to make sure I'm not losing too much time here. Also, what is a good idea is to put that on full simulation so we can just check that the coaster is making it round. We can't check forces and stuff like that because we just lose too much time. It's literally, that just is what it is, really. There's nothing we can really do about that. And I'm starting to... I need to go into ideally something such as an overbank turn here. To make sure that we have... And really I could do that probably here. As we're coming out of the airtime hill. And is that banking the right way? Yes, it is. Right, I need to make sure that... where can I do to go? That's going to be forceful. Right, it is making it to there, which is good. Right, how much time have we got? Just to check quickly. 12 minutes already, so we're probably on track. We probably need to be getting back to the station for around 8 or so minutes, just so we have enough time to finish the other stuff off. I know that's quite a thingy turn. I think we're going to go inwards a bit, just to make sure that we have enough room to get back to the station. I have a feeling that's going to be too high. Not sure we're going to make it around there. And oh, we're flying there. That could be quite intense. I know that's going to be... Right, are we straight to go back? Are we straight? Can't waste time. Oh, that looks like it's still a bit far to the right. So... all the laterals on there as well. I didn't have any trouble with the coaster building last year, but who knows what could happen this year. And whoa, we are flying. Let's just go with that and hope for the best. We're going into night now, so I'm going to have to switch back to day just so I can see what I'm doing, as it can be hard to see at night. Okay, it switched back to day for me. There we go. Just hope that this has that excitement rating, because it is going to be quite intense, which is what worries me the most. And that's probably going to be... we probably need to set that to 30. And it looks as if we're going to go through the structure of the lift hill. Right, what could we do to fix that? If we go like that. Oh, but the laterals though. 30. Let's just make to make sure that we don't get too many laterals. You wouldn't really see many laterals on a real Arrow hypercoaster. I know this isn't realistic at all, but still. Right, how high do we want this to be? Right, 17 foot. Right. I think we should just go into the brake run here. How much time have we got? 7 minutes. Where did... 7 minutes. Right. Set those to full. Where did 7 minutes come from? I hope this makes it round now or we are in trouble. Right. Let's just hope for the best. I'm really not convinced we're going to have much time at all. And that's starting to get to me, which means I'm messing up all placements and everything. Also, Planet Coaster's had a habit of freezing lately, just momentarily, and then going back to normal. And if that happens, that's also gonna make... I'm gonna have to like subtract 5 seconds if that does happen. Right, I'm a bit concerned that I'm not in this coaster to get back to the station. Oh, there it goes. Moment of truth. What is the excitement rating of this coaster? 5.84. Just about made it. Phew, that was close. I don't even know if I read that right, but I saw it was 5. And oh my word, what's going on with the paths here? Right. Down. No. Right. That's connected. Now on to the other rides. A tip with these, I've realised, is if you place them close to the path, Planet Coaster will automatically connect it when you place an exit. So, yeah, we want to look out for that. I want to place rides that take up a small amount of room, just to make sure we can connect them. So dodgems, we'll place those. I hope I read that coaster beam right as 5. I'll double check when the challenge is done. We'll place you. Come on, there we go. Oh, that might be a bit close. Right there, that should work. I don't think we're going to finish this, but I'm not sure. No, where's my clock gone? Right, somehow I lost the clock, so I'm just going to pause it for about 20 seconds, just in case, because we did lose the clock there. I'm not restarting again, but yeah. Right, I'll start it again now. So we have, yeah. So I'll just have paused the clock on the screen for about 20 seconds. We're down to about the last 4 or so minutes. And oh no, that's a duplicate. We can't have that. 5 so minutes, sorry. Right, I think I have the slightest hope we might be able to do this. Right, I just need 2 random ones that are definitely not placed. So I'm going to go with this, because we've not placed one of them yet. And this is literally, oh my words, this is going to be so close. If we do this, that would be amazing. Right, we've not placed one of them. Right, let's connect all the entrances and exits and hope for the best. Entrance. Right, good, you're connecting. Right, we want as many of these as possible to connect. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Right, and then this is the third one. Oh, where have you gone now? Right, there's some weird stuff going on with this. Right. Oh, that's not... Right, how much time have we got? Oh, this is going to be tight. I think we might just not quite do it. Right. 3 more to go. And one of them didn't connect. That's not going to connect either. Oh. Now I'm pressing all sorts of stuff. There we go. And one more to go. I'm literally so tense. Oh my word. Why? There we go. Right, and then you. Right, connect. Why is that not connecting? Right, this is going to be down to paths again. It's going to be paths that are going to mess this up. Oh dear. How long have we got now? Literally a minute to go. And these paths are going to be the downfall once again. That isn't connecting, it's just not connecting. Finally, got you to connect. Right, come on. You connect, there we go. And then... oh... I think we might have just had it, guys. Yep, I don't think we're going to do it in the last 22 seconds. It's the paths again. If it wasn't down to the paths, we would have... you see, that's just too close. That's not going to connect or anything. Right, it's over, guys. We are done. And we failed again, but we got all the rides down and we got most of the exits down. It was just down to the exits. Had we had a couple more minutes, we would have finished successfully. So yeah, because I mean that one would have connected like that quite easily, and then I could have connected that like that. Obviously this isn't counting because the time's up. And then connected that one like... that one's having a bit of trouble. The paths in these games are... the paths in this game are quite awkward. But we could have... connected like that. And then that one's already connected. And then it would have just been down to that. So had we had 2 more minutes or so, we would have been able to connect those paths and finish the challenge. But unfortunately, we didn't quite get down to that. That went fairly well, to be honest. I mean, you know what? I don't think I'm going to bring this back next year because we've done... we've had our fair go at this now. But I know what you want to see, and that is a POV of the coaster. I don't know if I did this last year, but let's have a ride on the coaster. Now, I'm not going to scream my head off on this. I know some of you are more of a fan that I do that in the POVs and vlogs than others. Some of you aren't that much a fan of it, some of you don't really mind. I don't know why I do it, because I never do that in real life, but just when I'm filming on rides for some reason I just find myself doing it. I never find myself doing it when I go on like Icon or anything, but I'm not going to do it now. So let's go into this first drop and just see how much airtime this has. I don't think it's like overly intense, judging by what I sort of did, and oh, that might be quite a lot of positive G-force actually, and oh, maybe that does have quite a bit of airtime. That airtime would be good, it's just the positive G's would probably be quite on this. This isn't a realistic Arrow hyper coaster at all, but it didn't need to be for this, it just needed to be functional. Considering that I was rushing and not paying attention to the forces at all, I don't think this is too bad a ride at all. In fact, I'm going to actually see how much airtime this has once we finish riding on it, and before I end the video. And then just a slight bang to the right there and into the brakes. Yeah, it's a good coaster, apart from some of the forces would be a bit too high, but not too bad a coaster considering I had 16 minutes to do all this in. I mean, yeah, I think it'd be pretty difficult to actually complete that challenge. It's definitely doable had the paths not been so hard work. I mean, it worked better than last year, but yeah. So let's see what the ratings actually are on this, considering I was rushing so much. Obviously, if I was building a real life coaster, or not real life coaster, but you know what I mean, like realistic coaster that you could ride, I'd obviously be paying a lot more attention to the forces. So the max vertical G-force, not too bad, 4.75, that's doable. 2.92 on the laterals, a bit high. A minus 0.7 vertical, that's actually a pretty rideable coaster, apart from the lateral G-forces, which are a bit high. That's a fairly rideable coaster, which I'm not sure last year's really was. I don't think we even rode it from what I remember. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'll just change back to day quickly because I just prefer seeing things in day. But yeah, that's the end of this video. We didn't quite achieve the 16.8 challenge. Hopefully I can sort out those problems with the stopwatch and editing, because obviously I lost I don't know, my phone did something weird. I mean, you could class that as cheating, but I didn't complete the challenge anyway, so even if you are classing that as cheating, your personal decision, I wouldn't, because last year's I don't know why that happened, but I wouldn't really class it as cheating. I just lost the stopwatch, so I had to sort that out instead of doing the challenge. But I wouldn't have finished the challenge even if that didn't happen, I don't think, and yeah, I didn't finish it anyway, so I don't think that's too much. You could really take that into account. But yeah, I mean, look, we've pretty much done this. Like, everything's connected apart from that one path. Obviously I showed you how some of them would connect afterwards, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Thank you for watching. I'll end with a nice view of the coaster there, and I'll see you soon for another video. I'm actually going to be, I don't know if I'm going to film, yeah, I will film it now actually. I'm going to film the start of a new Planet Coaster series, which I'm going to be doing, so stay tuned for that. I've got a couple of top 10 videos and ride review style things coming up, as I said in the last sit down video, which should be slightly more laid back than this. This was a pretty intense video, as you could probably tell. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.